A lot of people love Atlanta, but here's the part that no one talks about. A growing number of people are leaving. And no, it's not just retirees or people who've been priced out. It's families, it's professionals, it's even longtime locals. Between traffic, rising costs, school decisions, and lifestyle trade-offs, Atlanta is not the no-brainer that it used to be for everyone. So if you're thinking about moving to Atlanta or investing here, you need to understand why some people are leaving and moving away, so you don't make a decision that you regret 6 months later. My name is Kelly Allen. I've helped people move into and out of Metro Atlanta now for 26 years. This channel is all about the real story, not the Instagram version of what it's like to live in Atlanta. I'm here to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, the not so great, about what it's like to live here so you pick the best neighborhood for your family. Today, I'm breaking down the top reasons why people are actually leaving Atlanta, whether it's they're living in the city and moving to the burbs or moving out of the area completely, and what all of this means if you're relocating or buying in 2026. And stay till the end, because the last reason surprises people, and it's usually the one that tips the scale. Let's start with the obvious one, traffic. Atlanta traffic isn't just annoying, it changes how you live your life. Recent studies show drivers here lose 75 to almost 90 hours a year sitting in congestion, and that was from a study done in 2025. Rush hour? It's no longer just an hour. It's basically half the day in and around Atlanta. A drive that looks like 20 minutes on Google Maps can easily turn into 45 minutes or even an hour or even worse. And yes, we have express lanes on 75, the connector and 85, and express lanes are coming to Georgia 400. But for the next few years, traffic is likely to get worse in areas north of the city. And here's what I see in real life. People don't move out of Atlanta because of traffic. They move because they chose the wrong location for their commute. A smart move can cut your commute in half. Last year, I had a client that specifically wanted to be south of exit 6 on Georgia 400 to ensure their commute into the Buckhead each day was less than 30 minutes. They bought in Dunwoody off exit 5. That was a smart move. A bad one can make you hate your weekdays. Another client of mine felt like he would be okay driving an hour to work because he only went into the office twice a week. Just recently, he called me to move because he got called back into the office full time. Be very realistic about how much time you're willing to spend in your car and base that on worst case traffic times. Not what Google Maps tells you at 2 p.m. on a Sunday when you're checking it out. All right, reason number 2, cost of living. It's not what it used to be. Atlanta used to be the affordable big city. That era, pretty much over. When I have people coming from California or from the Northeast, sometimes they're shocked at what little they can get here. Metro-wide, prices are hovering around the mid-400s, and in the areas with the best schools, you're well beyond that. Rents are also up. Property taxes, they vary by county and city. Groceries, childcare, insurance, they're all higher than what some people expect. That's why some buyers who think they want, let's say Decatur as an example, wind up in Chamblee, where they can get the same home for $100,000 less. And other buyers that really love, let's say Milton, go over to Canton and spend about a third less. If you love East Cobb but don't love the prices, go to West Cobb and you'll save a ton. While parts of Atlanta and its metro don't feel affordable anymore, there are neighboring areas where if you're willing to go a little bit further, you can get most of what you want for a lot less. Reason number 3, the weather. It's a commitment. Atlanta weather is not for the faint of heart. Summers are hot, and not just hot, but humid hot. It's a wet hot. You step outside and immediately question your life choices. Spring? Gorgeous until pollen season hits and your car and everything outside turns yellow overnight. Winters are usually mild until we get the one ice storm that shuts down the entire city and schools. Some people just adjust. Others decide they'd rather deal with snow or dry heat or predictable seasons than the emotional roller coaster that is Atlanta weather. But if you love to have 4 seasons, all pretty mild except for summer, then Atlanta might be the right spot for you. All right, reason number 4, schools are great until they're not. This is a big one. I work with a lot of families that come in from out of state. Listen, Atlanta and Metro Atlanta has some excellent school districts, and it also has districts that cause a lot of stress. School quality here is extremely location specific. As an example, In East Cobb, you have a 10 out of 10 elementary school that's only a mile from a 5 out of 10 elementary school. Two neighborhoods that seem geographically close can mean totally different school outcomes. In the Atlanta area, you go to the school that your house is zoned to. And in rare instances, you can opt out and go to a different school, but they have to have openings. That's the catch. And the best schools rarely do. That's why families either go very strategic about where they buy and focus on the schools they want as their number one focus. They move out to the suburbs like East Cobb or Alpharetta or Johns Creek, where they know that all the schools rank very high, or they leave the state entirely. I see this all the time. Education decisions drive moves more than people would ever expect. And if it's important to you, then make sure you understand the areas around Metro Atlanta and the school districts they are zoned to. Reason number 5, neighborhood gaps are bigger than people realize. Now, here's something that surprises almost everyone. In Atlanta, two neighborhoods 5 miles apart can feel like completely different cities. You've got areas booming with new restaurants, walkability, and great investments. And then you've got pockets dealing with aging infrastructure, run-down strip malls, and safety concerns. A lot of people who say they're leaving Atlanta aren't really leaving the city. They're leaving the wrong neighborhood. A great example of this is Sandy Springs. Sandy Springs has multiple micro markets within it. A few are really beautiful and in high-ranking school districts. The others are filled with apartments and, again, rundown strip malls and low-ranking schools. I had a client buy her first home, a townhome in Sandy Springs, when she was in her early 20s. By the time she got married, she was ready to give up the rundown surroundings, but wanted to stay in Sandy Springs. She moved 3 miles away and is in a peaceful neighborhood, beautiful, zoned to Sandy Springs' top school district, and she only moved a few miles away. So choosing wisely makes all the difference, and choosing poorly can ruin your experience fast. Reason number 6, lifestyle trade-offs add up. Here's the truth. People rarely leave Atlanta for just one reason. It's the combination. It's long commutes that just get longer. It's rising costs that maybe just get higher. It's car dependence, it's weather fatigue, and realizing daily life feels harder than maybe they expected. Atlanta's average walk score is very low. So if you're moving to an area and you really want walkability, then you've got to make sure you choose right, because most people drive for everything. And when the grind kind of outweighs the perks, some people decide they want similar jobs and culture with less friction and they move. So yes, people are leaving Atlanta, as much as I hate to admit, but many more are moving within it and around it. Smarter though this time. And if you want help making a strategic move instead of a stressful one, and let's be honest, all moves are stressful. Let's try to make it the least stressful it can be. My contact info is in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.